parked my van in his backyard. We drove in his car all the way back to Detroit. Do you know that son of a bitch cussed me out the whole trip? Cussed me out the whole trip back to Detroit. What was I going to say? I'm out here with nothing now. No means of transportation, no nothing. I'm in his transportation. I had to wait till I got to a better location before I told him, shut the fuck up talking to him. And then my older brother, he tried that shit with him, and my older brothers told him, shut the fuck up talking to him too. And so, it was what it was, but do you know how dirty he played me? Instead of taking the rental car that it wasn't a rental. Instead of taking the car that they was paying a note on back, they let it go into delinquency. Not only did they let it go into delinquency, they left it there in Detroit, caught a plane back to where the hell they was, and left me there, and then told me if I don't come and get my van, they gonna get it towed out their backyard. For real? Okay. I managed to get back down there. I got my van. I didn't really say too much to him. He said, "How you doing?" I said, "That's good. With my van at? The van back here." Yeah, after that, closed the door and backed the fuck out and took off. Left him standing there talking to himself. I mean, literally. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? You gonna try to play me? Fuck you too. It shouldn't be like that, but that's the things I had to go through. No. And then I went on ahead. I had to pay my part of my mother's burial. My older brother paid it all, but I owed him. I forget, was it $700 or was it $1,500 or some shit like that? I paid it off. Quick. No, just take that. Take it. I went to trucking school. I became a trucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with that. Detroit is a bankrupt goddamn city. They got the highest unemployment rate in down near the whole country. And then the state of Michigan is in the same fucking boat, but it's just not bankrupt. Sometimes it has surpluses. But they still have the highest unemployment rate in almost the whole damn country. So that's the city and the state. It's time to get the fuck out of there. Cause I had to ask a question. Literally, I had to ask a question. How in the hell can what do you call that? The census, the amount of people, the amount of citizens in the state of Michigan dropped by almost 1 million people, or maybe almost 2 or 3 million people, but the unemployment rate went up. How in the hell did unemployment go up and your citizens then left? That means the unemployed citizens that left should have brought the unemployment rate down, but instead of it going down, the unemployment rate went up. That tells you there's a fucking problem in the state of Michigan. And that's what I was living up on. Everything. That whole situation. I'm glad I got the fuck out of there. I got motherfuckers trying to drag me back there to that bullshit. I don't need that. Period. I'm doing better out here on my own without you fuckers. It's sad that I had to say something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm in the process of moving all my shit out of Detroit to wherever it is that I'm going to live. I want to get out completely out of the hands of the motherfuckers back there. Completely out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I say, you go all the way back, rewind the video back. I told you, if you got family all in your business like that, or if you got old friends all in your business like that, or whoever, if they're in your business like that, you got to question why. Because if you're not handling your own business, that means somebody else is trying to handle your business for you. And that's the reason, and that's the only reason why there was anything with the state dealing with a certain type of mental illness, which their boss had to tell. The psychologist kept trying to have me coming back and kept trying to rip my mind apart. The boss told me, do this, do this, do this. I showed that I can handle my own personal business. And she said, you know what, you ain't supposed to be here. Goodbye. She tried to hold on to me. She said, I told you to close that case, close it. So she had to close that case, and then another psych tried to take me back in. No. What the fuck? You just hit. This your boss. How the hell you try to overtalk her, and she just told her to close the shit? Like you gonna do better. She tried to put me on some other type of medication. What the fuck I need the medication for? I done had to cut the medication off almost as soon as they gave that shit to me. The boss told you to cut all that shit off. There is no Social Security, there is no mental illness, there's none of that. But because that shit is on record, it's followed. And nowhere in my whole life have I ever been mentally ill. That means, for me to have been mentally ill, that means everybody that I was going to school with from K through 12 was all in a learning disability class too. Including some of my old friends that came from Catholic schools to get into it, because we went to some of the same class, including summer school. So if we was in the same goddamn class, that means we was in the learning disability class together. I mean, I'm just saying. Trust me, I tried to sue over that shit. You know, an attorney told me I can't sue. The case is not big enough for them. For real. I literally used to put the letters up on the line just to show that I wasn't lying about the shit. It wasn't just one attorney. It was multiple attorneys. And the state bar sent me through the whole, they was running down their list. Sad, man. You can't even, that whole situation was just sad back then. And I'm glad I'm out of it. I don't need to be in it. So, I managed to get out of that situation. And if I can do it, sometimes you gotta do what other people don't want you to do. Who gives a fuck what they don't want you to do? It's your life to live. You were the one that was entrusted with this life, not them entrusted with your life. They got their own fucking life to live. They try to live their life off of you. They trying to get you to get on all this other stuff so they can collect a paycheck off of you while you sitting there stuck. So come on now, let's be honest with this shit. Be for real. Makes no sense. So that's like when I came back into this situation, came back to trucking. I came back to trucking because I was watching a lot of these truckers. Talk about what, and they just made me miss the trucking industry. But at the time, I was dealing with becoming an auto mechanic, not a diesel mechanic, an auto mechanic. I went to school for it. Then after that, I got a job. doing it. I had my own tool chest. I got pictures of that stuff on my Instagram and all that. Of me with my tool chest. I'm happy as hell because I'm getting ready. I just graduated. This is my gift for graduation. My own tool chest and a set of tools. So I'm just looking at it for what it is. I was going through that. The money was good in the beginning, but then they started cutting my hours. I got to go. Came back to trucking. I was on the job, literally on the job, talking to recruiters. Please let me back in, please. Practically begging to get back in. You know what I'm saying? But I went to this one company. It's called Get Truckers Jobs. They was the ones who had me fill out the application for them, and then they started shipping it around to all these different places. They did what they could, and they got me the job back. Now, if anybody else got something to say about me getting a job because of them, they lying to you. The Good Truckers Jobs is the one that got me the job. That's how I got the job. Not because of any of these YouTube truckers. Don't get me wrong, because you know what I'm saying, they cool people. It seems like sometimes they go off, some of these people go off on the deep end. But they seem like they cool people. You know what I'm saying? I kick it with them every now and again online. I've never met these people personally. My time is running short, and I gotta really find a place to park. But anyways, if any of these YouTube truckers ever say they got me the job that I got, you know what? This company that I'm dealing with, they know the truth. And just even if you work with this company, you better not say that you got the job. You know, and sitting up there pissing and moaning about not getting the finder's fee. You know what I'm saying? This trucking company that I deal with, they pay a $4,000 referral fee. Meaning, if I get anybody a job at this company, and they actually tell them that I referred them, I can get $4 grand. But I don't refer people because I'm not even looking to try to earn an income like that. You get the job, you get the fucking job. I'm glad, happy for you. But I'm just saying, it shouldn't be that way. Nobody should be getting no referral fee other than getting truckers' jobs off of me. That's what they do. You know, that's the job they get into. Get truckers' jobs. They still call me to this day with job referrals and everything. I'm still employed. I'm working. No, I don't need a new job. I'm doing just fine right now. Thank you for the thought, though. Thank you for the thought. Okay. Finally, now I'm just hoping that when I pull in here, there's an actual parking space, so I can go ahead and get off the clock and go to sleep. You know, so catch my Z's, so I can get ready to make this delivery later. Oh, don't tell me this place is closed. Okay, it's still open. I see a truck up in there. Well, anyways, I just wanted to make that video. You know, so get some of this shit off my chest. It's a lot of dirty stuff that I can actually tell you about, that people actually pull, whether it be family or old friends that you might deal with now or you might not even deal with anymore. So that's what I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit. Pulling on up in here, and from there, let that be that. I'm pulling in. I'm parking. I'm about to get off the clock. So I'm tired. I've been out here all night driving. Enjoying myself, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the reason why. You see how I just got a nice. This is about 5, 1, 2, 3. This was 4, 5, 6. It's about seven spots open right here. And then I know at the other spots that I passed up just to come here, there was spots available. There was a bunch of spots available there. That's the reason why I like to drive the night shift. I don't mind it. It's just that during the summertime when you do that shit, you gotta you gotta idle the truck or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I am in between these lines. I want to make sure I'm back far enough so this guy next to me he get by me. But yeah, this video just got broken up into two sections, you know what I'm saying? Anytime it goes over 30 minutes, 35 minutes, it breaks it up into a part 2. So there's going to be a 2-part to this video. So now I'm going to go ahead and get off. But I just wanted to talk about that. Because you got some people out here, man, they just dirty. They just downright fucking dirty as shit. Make you question, why did I even used to deal with you all these years? It's sad, man. Really, really, it's sad. Oh, it's on the last 26 minutes. It's not just one, but it's the whole crew. It's not that they're stupid. You know, like I said, I used to deal with a few people that actually, the little group that the personal inside group, not the outside big group that I used to deal with, which I had other people from all over the city from different groups that I was cool with. You see what I'm saying? That's like once I had went to me and my little inside partners, the up close and personal partners. You know what I'm saying? The ones I deal with on a daily basis, not just the ones I deal with at school or the people, you know what I'm saying, I kick it with, you know what I'm saying, periodically when I see them, but we always was tight like that, you know what I'm saying? We went to a senior swing out. You know what I'm saying? I ran into this one chick that, you know, so I've been knowing, me and a couple of us been knowing her since we was literally kids. You know what I'm saying? I said I just got a little hug from her, whatever. I said, you know what I'm saying? We talked for a hot second, and then I went on and let her go. As we was walking, we was at the senior swing out. You know what I'm saying? The parking lot packed. You know what I'm saying? So I went on ahead and I was walking around, you know what I'm saying, looking for chicks to talk to. I ran into my homeboy from school. And you know what I'm saying? We was only there 5 deep. But my homeboy was there. He had over 80 motherfuckers there with him. Literally 80 people. You know what I'm saying? All day. And he said, dude, if you have any problem with anybody out here, just come and holler at me. He didn't tell that to my homeboys because he didn't know that. He knew me. Because you see, he pointed back, you see all these motherfuckers here with me? We 80 deep. We'll take care of whatever problem you have. So that's just how it was, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was cool with a lot of people from a lot of different places all throughout the city of Detroit. And then I even was getting cool. I had a few girlfriends that was from out in the suburbs. You know? And I have a few friends that was from out in the suburbs. That's just how it was, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off this camera, you know, because I got to do my post trip. What's this trailer number? 116-752. Trailer of zero defect found. I'm about to go check that out right now. So I just want to get that taken care of, and then get to the point of where I can come back and push yes or no if I find yes if I find anything, no if I don't. So, all right, I just wanted to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna go into business, a lot of these YouTube truckers, they can help, they can give you good advice or whatever, but they're not they're licensed professionals in driving, but they're not licensed consultants. You see what I'm saying? They're not licensed to actually advise you. Unless you are actually, they are actually listed as a trainer, and they're taking trainers and you training it on his truck. That's another thing. But they're not licensed. Anything outside of that trainee being on the truck, that's called consulting. And then from there, you're not licensed to consult. That's the reason why I give you information. I show you what's going, how to do certain things. But I'm not going to consult you in how to run your business. Because I'm not a licensed business consultant. You understand what I'm saying? That's where a lot of people mess up at, because they try to consult other people, and then eventually, in the long run, end up insulting people too. Listen, go get you a consultant and talk to them about it. Robert T. Kiyosaki is who I was talking about earlier. He lived out in the street with his wife. You know what I'm saying? I think in what do you call that? Inside of his I think they had a station wagon. But I don't quote me on the type of car that they was living in. But then they went on the did whatever it is they had to do, and they started Rich Dad Poor Dad, the Rich Dad Poor Dad series. Then the Rich Dad Poor Woman, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is, because that was his wife, Cheryl, excuse me, Mrs. Kiyosaki. I want to get personal because I really don't know them personally, but the man has taught me a lot. His wife taught me a few things too, you know what I'm saying, through her work. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep that on, put these lights back on, because I'm going to walk around and check all the lights and stuff. Check the tires and everything too. That's all part of it. Make sure that none of the lines is going and nothing is leaking. That's the reason why I'm letting it sit for a minute and just run, to see if there's anything leaking outside of just the water from the AC running. So that's the reason why I'm spending the extra few minutes talking to you before I get out and just doing the post trip. I'm trying to let the engine do its job or whatever it is going to do, and then take it from there. So yeah, I also got to use the bathroom too. But anyways, he has his own consulting business as well. It's part of the Rich Dad Poor Dad series. It's online. They have a game that you play. It's called the Rat Race. It's training you to get out of the rat race and get into your own business. Notice I said your own business, not somebody else's. Because a lot of people try to make somebody else's business their business because they're trying to make a paycheck off of that person. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that they do these things. But they first need to break your mind down, then then shut down everything that you do, and then talk you into doing this so they can take guardianship, and you don't have control over your life, you don't have control over your money, you don't have to, because they control all that shit, and guess what? They collecting a paycheck off of you for doing that shit. I don't need a guardian. I just need motherfuckers to leave me alone so I can handle my own business. No. Alright, talk to you later.